Hey, so check out this story about Evette. So this is a story about people that are impersonating veterinarians in veterinarian groups. This is a company called Evette, and they provide relief veterinarians or staffing. Got a video for you right here about it from this veterinarian. Let's scroll down in the comments. I want to show you guys one of the comments. It says, I can't comprehend that a company would do such crimes in a field where I assume trust is a huge issue. Well, this is dog culture. You got to understand it. Dog culture gets away with literally murder. So I can understand this person right here being surprised. But, you really shouldn't be surprised. Dog culture is all about deception and crimes. Here's the description of the story. It's a troubling story of how Evette created fake veterinarian profiles to catfish customers and deceive competitors, etc., etc. Okay, so here's another story about it. The CEO has actually admitted using one doctor's identity, but the scope of deception appears broader. Well, see, dog culture is all about deception. Ownerships of dogs is deceptive. People use dogs to lure women and children into compromising and abusive situations. It's all about deceptions. Pit bulls being called nanny dogs, husky dogs being called family dogs, and then they kill an infant. It's just a bunch of deceptive marketing to get your money away from you. And so, how can we really even be surprised that this Evette place took advantage of people that are wrapped up in the dog culture? They're already, a bunch of suckers. People that have dogs are just suckers. They admitted right here what they did, and if they did it in this case, well, they probably, what else do you think they're doing to trick you into getting your money? This this whole thing this whole thing is one big trick. Dog culture is one big trick. Family dog, nanny dog, man's best friend. Now, I mentioned before that thing called Kindershima, where you see the picture of the dog, the little face. They breed dogs to have this type of face, this Kindershima face. So it hacks your biology and makes you think that these little creatures just need you. You got the short nose, the round face. Your human brain thinks of this as a human child, and the dog is a human child all of its life. So when these people were impersonating the profiles in those Facebook groups, what kind of pictures were they putting up? They were putting these types of pictures up with the person touching the dog, cuddling the dog, and then they're going to say stuff like, this is the family's best friend, the most beloved cuddle bunners. He just brings the love and happiness. And so, of course, they were able to get in there and trick everybody. Duh. People do it all the time with dogs. Even in the normal Facebook groups, I keep seeing all this stuff. Like the hiking groups, the car building groups. People will join those groups with like an AI looking profile face, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm out here in the garage with my doggy," and I've called some of these pictures out and had people jump my shit for it. But it's a bunch of fake bullshit. It's like they're using the dog as clout. Like look at him. You see him? See, there's that Kindershima face. There's the Kindershima face. So all of these pictures could be fake pictures, but when people see the dog, it's just like, oh, that must be great. Here's a perfect example. These half pit bull, half lab, whatever they're called. This short, stubby face with the squashed in nose, the short legs. Your human brain, even though you don't know it, in the background is looking at this ugly creature right here, just like, oh, he's a good guy. He's a family friend. He provides the love that no human can ever provide, while the thing sucks up thousands and thousands of dollars of human inventions, but whatever. But if you want to know more, I'll put this video in the description, in those other two ones I showed you. To me, this is just another example of dog culture just brings a bunch of bullshit into our lives. All of this crap that they get away with, they wouldn't allow a human to get away with it. The checks and balances would have at least they would have at least tried to put checks and balances in place before people had these crimes done to them. But with dog culture, it's like anything and everything is just no holds barred. People can do whatever they want. People can go adopt dogs, and the dogs can kill their infant that freaking day, and there's like no repercussions. There's no repercussions for lawmakers that bring dogs into communities. There's no repercussions for the 501c3 tax shelters that fill communities with dogs when they really need playgrounds. And interestingly enough, this veterinarian that I'm showing you right here, he has mentioned some of that Kinder Shima stuff I told you before, and he's also mentioned some of the other deceptive stuff I've told you about, like the Boston Terriers and Pugs. Those dogs, they're deceptively marketed as just super easy to take care of, the cheapest dogs, no problems, blah blah blah. But they have some of the worst and expensive health problems. So again, it's just deception. So see you guys later. Hope you guys like this one.